it's Mindy, and thanks for stopping back to my channel. Today I have a really fun challenge that I thought I would be sharing with you, and I'm not even sure that you could call it necessarily a challenge, or that I am the first person to come up with it, because I'm pretty sure I'm not. And this is basically a challenge where you build a whole entire house without using move objects cheats, without using the Alt key, which means that everything has to snap to the grid, without sizing anything up or down or moving anything up or down. So if you guys aren't familiar with the move objects cheat, basically when you go in your game, you just hit Control-Alt-C and it will bring up a box where you type in bb.moveobjectsON. And what that does is it makes it so you can basically put any object anywhere on the lot. So if you want to put a bed in between a wall, you can put a bed in the middle of a wall, like whatever you want to do. The Alt key, if you press the Alt key while you're moving an object, it keeps it from snapping to the grid, so you can put that object anywhere you want. Of course, you have your 9 key, which raises an object, your 0 key, which lowers an object, and then you have your left and right brackets, which actually size up and size down objects. So, the reason I am calling this a challenge is because if you're anything like me, the first thing you do when you turn on your game is you put in all of your cheats, and it's almost like a ritual for me. Like, I turn on my game and immediately I just type in my list of cheats that I keep in my head that I play all the time, and I'll definitely like do a tutorial sometime or something, or go all over all of them with you, because I just think that'd be a lot of fun. So yeah, I just keep that list in my head. I turn on my Sims game and all those cheats go in automatically. And so I thought, I wonder what it would be like to play without move objects. And the whole world of cheats kind of came to me. I knew about like Rosebud and stuff like that. I think everybody knew about that, but it wasn't until, and I played Sims 2, but I didn't play Sims 2 as much as I played Sims 1 or Sims 3. And so when Sims 3 came around, I really kind of got into the world of cheats and CC and mods and all that fun stuff, and I don't really use them, but except for the cheats. And so yeah, I just was kind of like, wait, I can do all of this. And so I have always used the move objects cheat. I don't think I've ever really actually played without it, honestly, because I realize when I start to build, if I don't turn it on automatically, I stop what I'm doing and I'm like, nope, gotta turn that on. So yeah, that's kind of what I am doing today. And I would really love for you guys to try this out and share your builds with me. I think it would be fantastic. I just want to see what you guys come up with, because there's a few things that happen when you constantly use those move objects cheats. You realize why you use them, and you realize it pretty fast. So like, there are objects that I don't think I ever used that I used in this build because I was able to, or there were objects that I use all the time and I wasn't able to because they didn't move right. I really kind of realized how much move objects cheats does, because there were times that I would be placing a mirror like next to a door and it wouldn't snap in place because the door was like 2 squares wide or something crazy, and I was like, oh my goodness. I think this home turned out really great. I think it's super cute, and I'm never gonna do this again because I wanted to pull my hair out. Anyways, you guys, you see this home kind of coming together, and it almost ends up like a Spanish style home. I was going for something suburban, and I was trying out kind of a new way of building, and this is a type of building that I've seen like other people like Simlissy, and I can't remember who else. There's a few people that kind of build like this, where they start off building in like little chunks. Typically what I do when I build a house is I have something in mind and I just build the whole house all at once. But I've seen like I said, especially Simlissy, she will just build like a front part of her house and then just go from there. And I really was like curious as to why she did that, or if there was like a benefit to doing that. And I realized that there really is a benefit to doing that, at least for me, because I struggle a lot of times with coming, like, if I can't just come up with something off the top of my head, if that makes sense. Like, I have to really like think about it and look and like at pictures and stuff and try to figure out what I'm going to do. And so yeah, this really helped me because basically I could just build as I go, and like as I went, like it became more clear to me like what I wanted to build. So yeah, that was really fun. The upstairs is really awkward. It's really huge. You guys saw that I skipped through the whole outside. You also saw me mess around with some of those windows out there because of the way the roof was, the window wouldn't fit. So that was fun. So yeah, a lot of the roofs I either tried to like size down or I just had to change the windows on them, which was really frustrating. So yeah, anyways, you see me kind of messing around with the floor plan up here. The floor plan I think is really awkward upstairs. Honestly, I probably could have done it better. It was just really awkward. It was just a weird shape. And so what it ends up being is actually a 3-bedroom, technically 4 because it has an office, so 4-bedroom, and I want to say 1, 2, 3 bathrooms maybe. And then upstairs where I have the office, I started to put next to the office, I started to put a second laundry room up there, and I was like, wait, why am I doing this? Because I have a laundry room downstairs, so it ends up being just like this huge utility closet. So definitely you guys can make that into a little nursery, or you can play around with the upstairs, because like the master bedroom is really, really big, but it's also like a really awkward shape. So yeah, if you guys download this, definitely play around with it because it's an awkward shape. I'm not too fond of the upstairs as far as like floor plan goes. So here I am just putting everything in. I've got the downstairs pretty much laid out. I know where I want everything. What I really love about the downstairs is this little porch that you see here, and it's an enclosed porch, so you can only get to it from the inside, so you can't really just like walk to it through the outside. And I thought that was neat. I thought it was just a little closed in kind of like private, quiet area where you could just sit and have a cup of coffee or read a book or whatever the case may be. I just thought it was really cute, and yeah, I ended up putting a whole bunch of lights throughout this build for some reason too. I don't know why. I think just with the style of the build that I ended up going with, it's kind of like a Spanish style. It just felt right, I guess. So yeah, that was a little bit different. So I wanted to start in the kitchen first because not using move objects, especially in the kitchen, is hard for me because obviously I can't clutter like I normally do. I love to clutter everything. Like, I mean, even just there, I'm frustrated with the cabinets because I can't put it right in front of there because the fridge is right there. So I end up moving everything over, and yeah, just doing the kitchen is one thing that I wanted to get out of the way first because I knew it was going to be difficult for me because I love to hang stuff on the wall. I love to clutter everything in the kitchen, and it was really frustrating. And you'll really find that if you do this challenge, hanging stuff on the wall becomes nearly impossible. And the reason is because you have a picture that takes up maybe 4 squares and a door that takes up 2 and maybe a light. Like, you're not getting anything else in if you're even getting those 3 objects in. I mean, it almost looks really plain to me. So that was like really frustrating too. When I was looking at it, I was like, oh my goodness. And I think it would be really fun to revisit this house with move objects on and see what I can do with it. I think I would just have a lot of fun like redecorating it and kind of working it through my head like how it would be if I had used the cheats. So yeah, that's kind of what I was going for. I did get plenty of, like things to hang on the wall in the kitchen. So like these little signs, which I use in like every build, I got them to hang in the kitchen wall, which was pretty cute. And then I got, you know, of course, plenty of lights in here. And then here I am just going through and, putting some clutter on the cabinets. That was probably the worst part because, you can't get much to fit on those cabinets, and there's a lot of times where some of the Sims objects won't even go on like a surface. So there's a lot of objects actually in the game that you have to like manually raise up because it won't snap to a surface. So I don't know why that is. I don't know if it's like a glitch on their part. I don't know what the issue is, but there's just some things that don't snap. And so I couldn't even use them. So like if I wanted to put something up on a shelf, I couldn't do that because it didn't snap to it, if that makes sense. So yeah, that was like really frustrating for me. I was like, oh my goodness, like it just, the whole house felt kind of bare to me. So I did my best like to kind of like go back and add in some like different elements to each room to kind of, I don't know, like bring life to it, I guess. So that's kind of what I was going for. But here is the living room and sitting area, and I just kind of combined them in this one like big area. Like I said, I don't really know where I came up with the whole idea of like having like a Spanish style home. Like I don't know where that came from. I guess it was just like how the house turned out, and I just kind of went with it. So yeah, it's just pretty much I have a fireplace in there, and then of course I have a TV. We've got a bookcase over here, and I was really struggling with this mirror and not plants, but pictures to put in between those two lights. It was driving me insane. I really, really wanted a mirror there. That was kind of my hopes, but it just didn't work out. So, oh well, it is what it is. And then in here, I decided to place the dining room, and I wanted a rather large dining area because I kind of imagine, obviously, there's a lot of people who live at this home. So I kind of imagine that they have a lot of family dinners. So that's kind of what I was going for. And then I wanted to put like some shelves up because, again, since I couldn't have clutter, I really wanted to be able to add like something in there instead of just a table and these annoying plants that I couldn't fit in the corner because there was a light on the wall. Oh my goodness, I'm telling you, it will drive you crazy, you guys. Like you will just like, you will learn something about yourself. like I said, you know, there are objects that don't click to any surfaces, like any what am I thinking of? Like any shelves or cabinets or tables, or some only click to tables and some only click to end tables, like just things like that, or certain end tables. And so I couldn't use something. So that was like really frustrating. But I'm telling you guys, you will learn so much about yourself and probably about how impatient you are. Because let me tell you, this was difficult. And I don't know, like I still like it's playable, obviously, you know, I play tested it and stuff, and it's playable. It's just, it's crazy how difficult it is. So yeah, I've pretty much finished up the dining room. I went back and lightened up the living room a little bit because I just felt it was a little too dark and dreary. And you know, I get the whole like Spanish style or like dark themed kind of thing, but that's not like, I don't know. I just wanted it to be like a little bit like lighter. I love like light homes, like bright light homes, and doing this challenge, I just wanted to make something a little bit more happy because I wasn't happy when I was doing this, if that makes sense. So you saw me just put together the, oh my gosh, I just realized that I don't have a door to the garage. Is there a door to the garage? There's literally oh, okay, so you have to go outside to get in. Okay, I think maybe I realized that like when I was doing the laundry room at some point, just threw a door in there. Okay, so there's a door to the garage. Anyways, you saw the laundry room come together, which it's actually a fairly decent laundry room, and it's pretty cute too. So I didn't really struggle too much with that because I was able to put in some cabinets, and I was able to hang up the shelves that we got that came with laundry day. So that worked out pretty nice in my favor. And then, of course, you saw the garage come together, which, as you saw, you have to go outside to get into the attached garage. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I did that. And then right here is the entranceway, and this, I struggled with this, man. I was trying so hard, you guys, to clutter this thing up because I love cluttering up the shelf, and I use that shelf probably almost in every build, and I just clutter the heck out of it, and I couldn't this time. And oh man, it was just really annoying. Like I couldn't get my entranceway to look the way that I wanted it to do. And yeah, it was just a mess. And also doing the garden, that's a whole nother issue when you don't have move objects on. A whole nother issue, let me tell you. I'm already bad at landscaping. No. I just started putting the same plant over and over. That was all that I could do at that point. I just kept putting the same plant over and over again, and that was pretty much it. But eventually I do kind of get like a little grasp on things, and I kind of get it like, I don't know, like organized enough that I can make it work. And yeah, I don't know, but like I was able to get like the plants, like the what are those called, like the shrubs put together. That worked out for me pretty well. But the rest of the plants did not work out good at all. But as you saw, I was able to get at least a decent bit of landscaping out there, and I was able to get a big tree in the front yard, and using the landscaping paint really helps in that aspect when you're kind of not able to fill in every gap of like a flower bed or something. So that kind of helped me a lot. It kind of helped, like, I don't know, I guess just like fill in those empty areas. And I do go back in the garden and add in like a few different lights, like garden lights and stuff, just to spruce it up a little bit. So here I am working on the upstairs. Just kidding. No, I'm not. I'm working on a pool house. I decided to put this little pool house outside. I just thought it'd be really cute. Something fun that was connected to the pool that they could do that has some outdoor activities in it. And yeah, I kind of struggled here with some windows as well. I don't put a lot in this because, you know, I don't have the move objects on and they don't fit. So that's a thing. But anyways, I kind of struggled with the windows and I end up going with these. And then I kind of revisit it toward the end. I really wanted to size down those awnings, but I couldn't. And I loved the flowers there, but again, I wanted to size them down, but I couldn't. So yeah, I also want to give you guys a heads up. I do kind of cut out the pool area where I'm decorating it, and I think a few of the bathrooms, just because this video was really long. Like, I think even after I sped it up, it was like almost an hour. But part of that is because I actually left my recorder on, so like I had to cut out a whole bunch of stuff. It's just a mess. But anyways, yeah, I do kind of skip over the bathroom. In the girls' bedroom, which you see me doing now, and the boys' bedroom, they have like a Jack and Jill bathroom, so it's connecting from both ends. And I was kind of sad that I cut it out, just because I think it's really cute how that bathroom turned out. But I will definitely throw pictures of it in the screenshot so you guys can check it out and see how it turned out. What I did is basically like separated the area where you wash your hands and the area where you use the restroom and take a shower and all that stuff. But it connects the two rooms together, and I just thought it was really cute. This home is like, I wouldn't say it's a mansion, but it's definitely got like manor vibes to it, you know, like these people, they make decent money. They're living well. So, yeah, that's kind of what I was going for. And again, I struggled putting anything on the walls because you just couldn't put anything on the walls. I struggled with the curtains. I struggled with so much. You guys, I'm telling you, it's so difficult. I mean, just like, look, you guys saw it. Like, it's so hard. I need to take a drink for a minute. My throat is really sore. Yeah, so, I thought for some reason, and maybe I was thinking it, but I thought for some reason that I had placed a toddler bed in here, but I guess not. I think when I first built this house, I had placed a toddler bed in there thinking that I was going to have a girl and a toddler, but you could very easily place one in there if you wanted to. So here I am working on the bathroom, but I do believe that it kind of like skips over that here in a minute, so you're not going to see the full thing, but you can kind of see how it's coming together, how I have the toilet separated and the tub separated. That way there is a little bit of privacy, like if the sister's in the bathtub, the son can still go in and brush his teeth and all those things. And I don't know, I just thought it was really sweet. I love to do that on The Sims 3, so it was just something I incorporated into the game, and I thought since they definitely had the room, that was something that I could could do. So yeah, now here I am working on the son's bedroom, and I do really like how his bedroom came together. Like, I did my best to make it work, and I think it did. I used these colors that we got with, did that come with like the, what's it called, pack, like the children's room pack or something? I don't know, but anyways, everything matches, and I just thought it was really cute, and I was able to get everything fit in here in a way that, I don't know, it just looks really good. It looks like I could have used move objects on there, but I didn't. But I kind of imagine that this is a boy growing out, like he's going into his preteen years, so he doesn't have a lot of toys. He's maybe kind of getting into video games, and he's starting to age into a teen, so it's kind of what I was going for, and I hope it kind of reflects in his room. But I thought it was pretty cute because I was able to still add some personal elements to his bedroom without, like, I don't know, while using the move object sheet, I guess I should say. The hallway I really struggled with because oh, I hate the hallway. I hated doing the hallway. I hated it. I hate doing hallways anyway because they just look so bare. And I think in real life, like, hallways are okay to be like kind of bare to a point, you know? But in The Sims, it just looks awkward if it's bare. Like, you just have like this empty space. And like, I can never think of what to put in my hallways, so I always put an end table and a mirror. And all of my hallways look the same, and I just like do that throughout the whole area. So the hallway didn't turn out too well, but I don't know. It is what it is. It's a hallway. So feel free to change that up. So then the office area I really liked because I wanted to keep it kind of clean and minimalist style. And so I used the new desk and end table and chair and bookcase that we got with the last update, and I don't know, I just thought that it turned out really well. I used that couch. That couch is from, I think, Get Famous, but I really kind of like the fabric on there, and I don't know, it's just it's not overly cluttered, which is exactly what I wanted. I didn't want it to be cluttered. It's really kind of nice and airy, and it just feels like comfy, so I really like that. So again, working on the hallway, I end up throwing, like, I think a love seat and that little, it's a dresser that I think we got with cats and dogs, and it has, like, towels and stuff in it, which I really love to use, like, especially next to my bathrooms and stuff, but I think I do eventually take it out and put two, like, chairs there. So also, this is the part where I realized, like, oh, hey, I already have a laundry room. What am I doing? And then I was like, well, crap, I have these, like, 4 rooms. One was supposed to be a master bedroom with a bathroom attached to it. Instead, I just removed the wall and made the master bedroom bigger. And yeah, I just kind of like played around with the colors in here. The master bedroom, I don't know, it's not the best. I could have done way better, but I don't know, I think it's still cute. I think by this point, I think I was just so burnt out that I was just almost over it, you know, and I had taken a break from it, and I was like, oh man, I gotta walk away from it, but I really wanted to finish it because I did have fun doing this. I just think, like, with any house with me, after building the millionth room, it's, oh man, I mean, any of you guys know, if you spend a lot of time building, it's so difficult, and it just wears you out, and you lose motivation and you lose inspiration so fast. And so that's kind of where I was at this point in my build. So I don't really feel like I necessarily, I think I did good. I accidentally sized down that light and had to change it again. I mean, I think I did pretty good. It's not really crowded or anything, but I don't want to say that's not my best work because I was really trying. I don't know. It was just awkward. I feel like if I could do this house over again, I would change the upstairs floor plan because it's just really weird. Like, I can get a whole another bedroom in there, honestly, without really, like, changing much because the house is just so huge. So here I am outside working on the outdoors, and you will see that come together pretty well. But we are coming close to the end of the video, so a few things I want to say. I would really love to see you guys try this challenge out, and basically it is a challenge where you don't use move objects, you don't use the Alt key, you don't size anything up or down, and you don't move anything up or down. So yeah, I would really love for you to show me what you guys can build doing this cheat, because it's a lot more difficult than you think. And yeah, I had a lot of fun with it. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it, and try it out for yourself. And I'm telling you, you will definitely learn something. Keep your eyes posted. We have, and by we, I mean Suburban Simmer, and I have something very special. I know you guys are getting tired of hearing about it, but we have something super special that we are going to announce on Saturday. So keep your eyes peeled for that. I'm really excited. Be sure to check out some of my other videos, you guys. And if you have any questions or comments, you can tweet me, you can message me, whatever you want to do. Feel free to do whatever you want to do, but just be sure to follow me on Twitter, follow me on Twitch, follow me on Instagram, and all of those fun things, and Tumblr. And yeah, if you enjoyed this, don't forget to like and subscribe, and feel free to share away. So with that being said, I will let you guys go. Bye.
Close your eyes, get some rest. I'm by your side. Lay your head on my chest. I know you've had a really bad day. But I'm right here, it's gonna be okay. The world could fall down, it's gonna be okay. The sun could go out, we're gonna be okay. If all the blue skies fade to gray, we're gonna be okay. Calm your soul, hold my hand, don't let go. I understand. I know it hurts, it wasn't fair. It's over now, so don't despair. The world could fall down, it's gonna be okay. The sun could go out, we're gonna be okay. If all the blue skies fade to gray, we're gonna be okay.